Well, you did it to yourself this time, Julian. You got what you deserved.
Oh, good morning, Ivy.
Good afternoon, Gwen. You must have slept very well.
Oh, I guess I was exhausted. Thank you for letting me sleep over.
Well, your mother lives here now, so why not? What's Rebecca up to, after all?
She's still upstairs with an ice pack on her head.
Oh, good. I don't have the time to fight with her today.
Well, she was wondering about Julian. Have you, by any chance, heard from him?
No, there's no telephones in hell.
Okay. Why do you say that? Did you hear something about Julian being dead?
I haven't heard anything one way or another. They haven't found the body yet.
Ivy, I know you're not exactly fond of Julian, but do you think that's something you should be so flip about?
No, I was only joking.
What about Ethan? Have you heard from him?
No, not today.
You don't think he's with Teresa, do you?
Oh, I certainly hope not. I hope that little tramp is in hell with Julian. I will never forgive that little bitch for hurting my son.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Ivy. I could just wring that little tramp's neck after what she did to Ethan, and I am so worried about him.
I'm worried about him, too. But I don't think he'll give Teresa the chance to hurt him again.
Well, I hope not.
No. This last pack of lies sealed her fate with Ethan.
I can't believe any man would forgive her after what she's done.
I can't believe he forgave her the first time when she sent that information to the tabloids that he wasn't a Crane. It ruined Ethan's life and mine.
And she kept saying she didn't do it.
Well, it came from her computer, Gwen. Who else could have sent it?
I've waited long enough. I just want to call the tabloid and tell them that email that they received about his paternity is from Teresa's computer.
Well, we can't blow our plan. I mean, it was a stroke of genius emailing the tabloid from that little gold digger's computer. But right now we have to bide our time.
Gwen, why don't you have some juice? I think we should talk about your marriage to Ethan.
My marriage to Ethan. Wow, Ivy, you certainly have changed. Last time I looked, you were on Teresa's side when Ethan broke up with me.
Yes, I know. And that was a horrible, horrible mistake. I just so badly wanted Ethan to marry for love, and he seemed to love Teresa so much. But deep down inside, Gwen, I always knew that you were perfect for him.
Thank you for that.
You have to understand, Gwen. I was denied my true love, Sam. I just wanted Ethan to have his.
I understand that.
I had no idea that Teresa was such an accomplished liar. She had me completely fooled. But she never fooled you, did she? You would never lie or cheat to get Ethan.
I just want him to be happy.
I know. Ethan needs someone he can depend on. Someone who would never hurt him or lie to him. And that person is you, Gwen. He loved you once. I know he can again. Just, he'll never listen to me. I know. He might listen to you. So please, just go to him, Gwen. Get him back. Because I am not going to rest until I know that he is with someone he can trust completely.
Ivy, what about my mother? The two of you are in the middle of this big feud.
Which has nothing to do with you and Ethan. Now, Gwen, you have my full support when it comes to my son.
Thank you.
But you had better talk to him quickly. I don't want Teresa to get her claws into him again.
Well, I'll go to Teresa's house right now just in case he's there. I will not let him fall for her lies. I'm gonna fight for him until I get him.
Good. Ethan, I have your love life worked out. Now for mine. Oh. I am going to fight for you, Sam. I'm going to get you back. Soon, I'll be rid of Grace, and Gwen will be rid of Teresa. How wonderful. Grace is obviously attached to her newfound son. My plan is working out perfectly. David is doing just as I ordered him to do.
Okay. Ivy, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just came to see... Oh, you have company.
Yes, Ivy, I was just trying to talk David into letting John stay here for a while.
What?
My father's insisting that I leave Harmony with him right away.
No, you can't do that.
Why do you care whether or not John and David leave? Ivy, why do you care if John and David leave?
I just hate to see John leave so soon after he's just met his mother.
I agree. It's too soon, Dad.
Yeah, but you had you back in school.
Luis, come in.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt, but I need to talk to you.
What's going on?
A reporter called from that tabloid, asked me if I had any information about Julian Crane being murdered.
Well, Tabitha said that she heard that too.
Well, have you heard anything else?
No, that's it.
Well, we'd better get down to the station. If there's any truth to these rumors, get below it pretty fast.
Yes, in you go. Call me later.
Okay, I will.
You know, John, I think it would be wonderful if you could stay here until you had to go. I mean, I think we should spend as much time together as we can. Starting with, I want to show you those pictures of your half-sisters and brother.
I like that.
Okay, come on.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I am leaving town. I'm tired of lying to my son.
You will do exactly what I tell you to do, or your son will find out things about his father that will not only destroy you, they will destroy him.
I can't lie to my son any longer.
He's happy. They're happy. What's wrong with that?
It's not true, Ivy. Grace is not John's mother.
But he's always wanted a mother, and now he has one. How can you take that away from him?
What happens if he finds out the truth?
How? I'm certainly not going to tell him. And if you just leave well enough alone, then everybody wins. You'll have the best mother in the world. Grace. Come on, David. You know I'm right. Not only will your son be happy, I won't have to expose your secrets.
Fine, we'll stay.
I knew you were an intelligent man.
I have a question for you about Julian.
What about him?
Well, firstly, I think it's interesting that a crazy old lady comes by and says that she thinks Julian's been murdered. And then Louise drops by and says that the tabloid thinks so too.
And what does this have to do with me?
See that picture, Ivy? See that face? That's the face of someone who could commit murder.